You know, people are far too casual about the Bible, and I am not one of them. People are far too casual about what the stakes are in getting help, and I am not one of them. Because here's the deal, you know, when the United States went to war against Iraq, Secretary of State Colin Powell warned that if you break Iraq, you own it. You know, if you go in there and you invade essentially to get Saddam, you own the mess. And it's true. It's the Pottery Barn rule. You break it, you own it. And that happened, and we own Iraq now, trying to get out and all that. But what I have to say is that people are very casual with information they want from me or advice they want from me or just a little of this, a little of that. And the fact is, I know that if I break it, I own it. For most things don't have a simple answer, and many things actually have a very complicated answer, and the calculus as to whether the answer could be sustained and the work could be done by, such and such a person is an open question. It's not as open and shut. And I know that, I preach a gospel that must break you, and, it'll eventually heal you, but it will break you. I bring a wrecking ball, a surgical scalpel. I bring the pain. And it's not so easy just to, say hey or this or that or advise these or those. It's going to break you, and then, I own the mess of that. And what happens in most cases is people aren't up for the mess. People aren't up for getting out of it. People aren't up for soldiering on after the initial break. People aren't up for anything that lasts more than an afternoon. And so, in most cases, I have to just decline. Decline to offer help, decline to offer deliverance, decline, a salve, an answer. Because, nothing but contempt will be shown for it. Those pearls will be trampled by swine. And so, it's not an open and shut case, dealing with the truth and doling it out like, pinochle. The fact is that, you have to be up for it. And the fact is that you could be broken yourself, and you could prove that yourself, that you are broken. And then come as a broken person and say, I'm ready, like Humpty Dumpty, be put back together again by God. But I'm broken over the mess I have made, and I'm broken over my sin. And no one has to take Iraqi responsibility from me, because I have been broken over the truth, and I am up for reconciliation with God in heaven and His Son who He sent to rescue me. That would be the better approach. From there, some help can be given. Otherwise, it's really that Iraqi ownership dilemma that the disciple of Jesus and the minister of the truth must truly face and do the math on whether this is a situation that warrants that kind of effort undertaking. And those situations are getting rarer and rarer, I sadly report.